And the pump, I'm going to have to replace it, but I do have a replacement for that. So right now I need to just try to get this thing took apart. Back out, we'll see what happens. Good afternoon, YouTubers. As you can tell, I'm not in the woods. I thought I'd do a little video this weekend on this new Coleman lantern I got. I don't know if y'all remember the last video I did on this lantern here. It is I'm trying to keep everything in frame, so y'all bear with me. This is the 778 that I redid a while back. Been working like a charm. In real good shape still. I had a comment about painting this top, and the fellow was right. It's porcelain and it is flaking off a little bit. But that's alright, it works like a charm. So I got me this jewel right here, give to me. As you can tell, it's dusty, but I don't think I'm going to have to paint this one. And it is a 1970, a 770. This is the Sunshine of the Night. Nice lantern. It does have a rusted out gas tank, so I got me some more apple cider vinegar. Get this took apart this evening. Go ahead and let it be soaking overnight. But everything on this thing is froze up. Clean out thing is froze up. I don't want to pry on it too much. Even the top was froze up, but I did get it loose so I can take it apart. But yeah, everything's froze up on this thing. Nice little lantern, in real good shape. So I'm gonna see if I can get everything broke loose on it, cleaned up. I'm glad I don't have to paint this one, but everything else looks real good on it. Sunshine of the night. Alright, so let's see if we can get this thing took apart. I hadn't done nothing to it yet except spray some WD-40 on all the little joints and everything in here. Spray WD-40 all down in there and on that valve right there. And the pump, I'm going to have to replace it, but I do have a replacement for that. So right now I need to just try to get this thing took apart. Alright, I've been trying to find all the right tools here. Start with trying to take this generator off of here. I hope everything ain't so froze on here that I can't get it off. There it goes. I did put a little WD-40 on it. Try to keep y'all in frame, keep my big fat hands out of the way. And this should be attached to a clean out rod. It is. So I can't turn the thing to put it up. This one's done loose. To the clean out rod. Oh boy. Let me look around a little bit more and find the right stuff for this. Alright y'all, I found it. It's a 3/8. And that busted it loose. Alright. Well, let's turn him now. Got that loose. Yeah, that's a good sign. Go ahead and take it loose. I need to clean all this stuff up real good. Oil it up real good. And there she is. That's the control to the clean out valve, which was not moving at all. Got the generator loose. Got it out. May need to clean that tip out a little bit right there. Alright, I need a Phillips head screwdriver. Alright, got Phillips head. Try to take this little bracket right here loose. I need my bucket to put my screws in. Alright. Trying to keep everything in frame here. That's a 9/16 holding the base on. Take it loose. Hopefully. Alright, let's figure something out here. Alright, what I think I have to do is take this mixer up here, whatever you call it, the generator goes into. Take that off. This thing is sure enough stuck together, y'all. Do not know. Am I supposed to screw up? Well, I sure would hate to break this thing trying to get it apart. Alright. I finally got this right here broke loose. I want y'all to see all the crud that's coming up out of there. That thing was froze solid. I finally got that broke loose. I got that clean out valve broke loose. I'll set you down here. Stay in camera. Stay in focus. This is a 3/8 socket. Finally got that broke loose. I've just been sitting here working with this stuff, spraying WD-40 on it, getting it all took apart, cleaned out good. So I got that working. Gonna take this the rest of the way out of here and clean this out good. I may not take the whole thing apart because I can't figure out how to get this part right here off. So Probably just going to clean up what I got, put it all back together, fill this tank up with apple cider vinegar and let it set overnight. And I got this all greased down good, but maybe tomorrow it'll come apart. If not, I'm just going to clean this tank out real good, get everything put back together, cleaned up and working. And I'm going to put a new plunger on this pump right here. I'll probably do that now. But get this thing fired off. I don't have to take it slap apart, I don't guess. I'm thinking this thing twists off and comes out of there, but it won't come out for nothing. So I know I'm doing some shoddy camera work here, but we'll see what we can do with it. Turn that light off and just mess around with this here a little while and see what happens. I may go ahead and fix that pump now, I don't know. Well, I sat here and put this thing back together. I think taking all that apart was unnecessary, so I stuck it all back together. I'll put the generator back in there tomorrow after church, because it's working again. This thing's broke loose, but it does have me concerned, because that right there was metal shavings come out of there. So I'm not sure about that right there. I'm probably gonna have to replace that, but it is working. I'm gonna drop some more oil down in there tomorrow. I filled this tank up slap full with apple cider vinegar. It's gonna set overnight. I got it all tightened back up. Just gonna let it sit here tonight, and I'll replace that. I'm not gonna replace the whole pump. I'm just gonna put a little leather boot on the end of it. Try to keep everything original, but I'm gonna try it tomorrow anyway. I got mantles to put on here. My only concern is it's slightly loose right there. It might leak some fuel out of there, so I'm probably going to have to end up replacing that, but we'll see. I'm going to try it anyway. Maybe not blow nothing up. But I'll see y'all in the morning. Good afternoon, YouTubers. Back out here with this old lantern, and I did drain this tank several times, and I got all this rust out of there. That's a lot of rust, and they still a bunch down in the bottom of this thing. You won't be able to see it, so I'm just going to soak it again over the night tonight. So I guess right now all I can do is replace the boot on this thing. I got this replacement. I'm just gonna pop this leather end off of here. Well, I might better see what this looks like first, huh? Just pull this pin right here out. Pair of pliers. Pull that out. Then you can pull this out. Yeah, that whole boot right there is going to have to come off, but it's got the metal plate behind it, and I want to keep all this original. Spring's fine, so I'm just going to take this off and replace it with this one and keep the rest of it as original as possible. So I'll just pop that little keeper on there off, pop that off, pop this one off, Hope I'm in frame. Pop this off. Y'all seen me do it before on this other lantern. I will put a description up on that one up here in the corner somewhere. There is a playlist on that lantern there also. Oh, there it went. Alright. See, I don't like them plastic pieces. So, I'm just going to keep this on here. They did send me a replacement ring. I will use it. This is a little kit that my nephew gave me. So it sure came in handy. So I'll put this one on here. Press it on there real good. Get my fat fingers out of the way. And there we go. Push it on there good with a screwdriver. Alright. And there we go. Give me some 3-in-1. Oil this boot up real good. We got 3-in-1 oil. Stick a few drops down in here. To get her slicked up. And see if I can go back in here with it. Sometimes it's a little chore to get it back in there. I know them leather ones are. This is a rubber one here. Well, I got some fingernails. Poke it down in there. Sometimes it's a pain to get started, but there it goes. And there we go. Line these holes back up. Put my pin back in. After I line the holes up. I'm trying to keep everything in line for y'all. Alright. Just a little bit more. Alright now. There. Dang. Oh yeah. Yep. I can hear the air coming out of this. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to order me a part, looks like. I am going to have to order me one of these. I pumped the air in it. Now, I was figuring if I put fuel in there, I'd be able to tell right off once I start pumping air in it. It'd start blowing it out this valve here. But yeah, I can hear I can hear the air coming out of there. So that's a roadblock. Oh well. One good thing about it, I'm not going to have to paint this thing. Sorry about the zoom. So, does anybody know where I can get one of these? I have to look it up, probably straight from Coleman, I don't know. Can't believe all the rust that come out of there and they still rust in there. So I'm going to keep on working on getting the rust out of it. And then I'll just come back. I got mantles to put on it. So I'll just have to come back later, in a few days maybe, and finish up this video. Or I might post it the way it is. See if anybody's got any suggestions on where to find one of those. But either way, I'm kind of at a standstill.